It's me, Kat the Hufflepuff, and today I'm gonna do a little empties / declutter video. I am a huge procrastinator, so this whole quarantine, I would say the only times I've been productive are maybe the past like 2 or 3 weeks. I have been working on another YouTube video. I've always wanted to start YouTube, and I'm kind of like, right now's the best chance. I ordered a charging cable for the camera that I have. Hopefully that camera is like in good shape still. It's been a couple of years since I used it. If not, it was like $8 to order the charging cable, so cheaper than buying a new camera just because of a cable, I guess. I try not to have too many things or too many useless things, and I try to keep things like until a reasonable amount of time before I throw them away. I don't like just throwing things away because I don't need them. If I can sell things so that somebody else can get use out of it, I like to do that as well.
I just, reduce, reuse, recycle, baby.
Stupid.
I'm gonna go ahead and start with the declutter portion of this video. 1, because there's more stuff, and 2, because
it's my channel and I can do what I want.
the first ones I'm getting rid of are these two. Probably can't see what they say. The LA Colors Color Last. They were like $1, so I was like, let me try them. They're $1. And no, they're $1. I'm also getting rid of this Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. That's not gonna work. But yeah, this Insta-Dry just, I don't like the color, and I don't like the consistency of this color. I do like a lot of the Insta-Dry colors, but it's kind of hit or miss. It depends on the color, but some of them are really good. I'm also getting rid of this like Wet n Wild Fast and Dry. It's this blue color. 1, I don't really like blue on my nails, and 2, it's really old. I have some lip products that I'm getting rid of as well. The first is this Wet n Wild Bullet lipstick. It's a pretty color. I don't really wear like metallic-y pinks, or I don't really wear pinks on my lips in general. Not unless they're like pink, like corally pinks. I'll wear a corally pink, but I won't wear just like pink for the most part. There are some exceptions like mauvey pinks. I'm not gonna get into all the colors of pink I wear because there's too many freaking colors of pink. I'd be here all day. But I don't wear this color of pink on my lips very often, and I just don't really, I don't use it. And the packaging is awful. The next thing I'm getting rid of is this Royal Kiss matte liquid lipstick. This was when liquid lipsticks first started getting really popular, and I first started getting into makeup, so I didn't really want to spend like hundreds of dollars on stuff. And I kind of found out, 1, I don't really like matte lipsticks, and 2, this one's kind of weird. It's like, I'm not gonna swatch everything,
Obviously, because I haven't swatched anything yet.
but it's like moussey. Plus this color is just like, don't open your mouth. No matter how much you brush your teeth will look yellow against this like bright orange. And I know because this is a terrible like quality of camera, it looks the same color as my shirt.
But that ought to tell you something too!
That and this lipstick transferred so easily. Like, it wouldn't just like stay in place. So it just was, what's the purpose of wearing a matte lipstick if it moves all over the place? Even matte bullet lipsticks have less transferability than this. And it's not entirely matte. It's not satin either. The other orange thing I'm getting rid of is this Burt's Bees Gloss Lip Crayon. 1, with the packaging, this just comes off so easily. So if you were to stick it in a bag or something, like I did, the top just pops off all the time. And then what you get inside isn't even that good. You do get a decent amount, I think, because I've used a lot of this, but the formula is not good. It's just not. Like, it gets that little like creasy thing like in the corner of your like mouth going, and I don't like that.
I'm not a fan.
So this one goes, but it was really pretty, and like it felt nice, but it just did that. And the next thing, it really sucks to get rid of this, because this one I'm getting rid of because of packaging, which is always the worst. Bad packaging, kills makeup. Like, I'm not a packaging snob. Like, if something doesn't have like the prettiest packaging, doesn't mean I don't think like it's worthy of being a good product. But if you can combine like sick products, sick packaging, yes, that's what I want.
That's what I want out of my makeup.
But okay, so this one is a packaging problem. It's this Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss. Is super duper skinny, and you get like this much, and so you just have to like, but this color is so pretty, the formula like looks nice, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of like opaque, but it's like sheer at the same time. It's the right mix for me when it comes to a lip gloss, and I don't really like wearing lip gloss very often. In fact, I don't really like wearing things on my lips very often, so there's that. The last lip product I'm getting rid of are these little, I think, like Jean Pierre Cosmetics little lip mask that I want to say I got it like Forever 21 or something like that. I think I got it as like gifts to give to people, like little like,
because I'm a terrible gift giver.
Proven by this, I'll usually just give people an assortment of little things that I think might be useful to them, and that's it. Like, I would be a great stocking stuffer, but big gifts, I suck at giving.
I feel so bad. I'm such a terrible person.
but anyway, these, I bought them not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, and I just found them clearing stuff out, so they gotta go. I don't even remember if they were good or not, but they gotta go.
They gots to go.
Goodbye. The next thing I'm getting rid of are some brushes. So I've got 4 brushes that I decided to get rid of. All the brushes I'm keeping are over there. It's really messing with me that this is flip-flopped, because it's messing with me. I'll probably get used to it though. This is like a little BH like liner. I don't know, the little angled flat brush. I have other ones that are better. This I've had, in fact, this was my mom's, and I think I stole it from her. I don't know, but either way, like, the little combs on it are all like messed up. Like, it's just old. It's time to go. It's time to go. Goodbye. All right, this is another little liner brush or like fine detail brush I don't use, so it goes. It's gone. The next thing is this brush. This is the same BH kit that I got the little holders that are behind me right there. This is a little flat brush that honestly I almost considered keeping, just because I use it on my body sometimes when I do like body highlighting, but I don't do that very often. I can just use another brush that I like more. No, it is really soft. It's really soft. This is a highlighter I'm decluttering. I'm actually going to depot it because sometimes I mix things together and create little eyeshadows and things like that.
If I don't like certain shades in certain palettes, I'll depot them and then use them to combine with something that I think is better. I've actually only done that with a couple of palettes and a couple of shades, and only one palette actually has a shade that I created, because one of the shades I created, I didn't set it well, and so it just exploded. And it wasn't even on my carpet, it was on somebody else's, and I feel really bad about that still.
Wow, this went on a tangent. But yeah, I'm depotting this highlighter, but it is a declutter. Where is it an empty if I'm depotting it? This one? I kind of feel, I don't know, I feel a little conflicted, just because if I were to clean it up, I think this packaging is really cute. And it was like the first like eyeshadow palette my mom bought me that I asked her to buy me. And that was, I was in college. I was really tomboyish for a long time, so I didn't really start being interested in buying and wearing makeup. When I used to play with makeup, it was makeup that like I would go with my mom to buy, but I was not constantly taking it. Like, I was like at worst trying to like commandeer her black eyeliner for some terrible raccoon eye attempts. That was me. But yeah, so my mom bought this for me when I was in college. So like, it kind of has some sentimental value. It's actually a really pretty palette, and the shadows at the time worked really nicely. I remember making a lot of pretty looks from this palette. The blushes were great. I hate anytime lipstick is in a palette because it inevitably gets gross. Oh, good thing the quality of this camera sucks because you can't see how gross these lippies are. They're nasty. No, I loved this palette. I think I'm just gonna clean this up and put it on the shelf behind me and keep it because I love it. And maybe if I don't keep it on the shelf behind me, I think I'm just gonna keep it. Maybe one day I'll scoop out all those nasty lipsticks though. And then last thing I'm decluttering is something that I kind of feel bad decluttering. Truth be told, why am I keeping them? It's these Maybelline Fit Me powders. Great product. Fantastic product. Not my shade. Not my shade at all. And it's because my one attempt to try and be a makeup artist, it's actually the same girl that purple eyeshadow I attempted to make. That's whose floor it's on.
Like I said, my one attempt, and I'm too clumsy. I'm too clumsy to be a makeup artist. I am just...
No.
And I like to do my own thing. I might only be good at my makeup, and I might not even be good at that. But yeah, they're unopened because I never opened them to use them. So... Oh, we could donate them to a women's shelter. But I don't want these to go to waste. I don't like things going to waste, but I just don't have a use for them, and I feel like it's a little silly to keep them. And that is actually everything I'm decluttering. And then I have a much smaller batch of items for my empties. So I'm actually going to start with this. It is a little sample of the Brazilian Boom Boom cream. Is it Boom Boom or Bum Bum? Because most people, like, when they see it, they're like, Bum Bum. But I've heard you're supposed to say Boom Boom, so I'm just going to say both. I love the way this smells. It smelled so good. I actually got this for my, like, Sephora birthday gift.
It smells so good.
It smells amazing. And the product itself is also really good. I definitely could tell that everything was like moisturized. It was kind of looking a little sheeny, a little...
You know, a little sexy.
I was enjoying it. I was definitely enjoying this. I don't know if I want to spend $45 on the big one. I don't know. This smells so good and I really did like it. It's just, that's $45 on lotion. And I have a lot of lotion. And it doesn't seem practical just because it smells good. I mean, it does work, but the other lotions I have work too.
I don't get the experience with them, because they're just like basic lotion. I really like this one.
I really liked it.
It's empty. Will I rebuy it? If I have the money to, I would definitely buy it. If $45 was no issue, I would buy this. I would buy the big one. It smells. Can I keep this just to keep smelling the jar? I'm gonna keep the jar. I'm gonna smell it for a while. And then I'm gonna clean it out and I'll put other things in there and it'll probably still kind of smell like this. And I'm okay with that. Is this Garnier micellar water, this 2-in-1. It's the waterproof one. It was awesome. It was so good. I went back to buy it and then I saw that big ginormous one that's right there, the pink one.
And it was like $7 and I was like, oh, let me just buy the big one. But then when I was organizing my little turnstile, I was like, why didn't I buy the smaller one? So that it would fit with more things. But I ended up working it out, so it's fine. But still, I kind of wish I had bought the smaller one.
But yeah, great product, great price. I would recommend, but I'm poor, so you know. So the next makeup removing thing that I have is the Almay Wipe It Never Happened eye makeup remover pads. They were okay. They kind of left a greasy feeling, but they took off the makeup. Because I wear a lot of mascara because my eyelashes are just straight. I can curl them, but they'll just... They're stubborn. They're as stubborn as I am. So I put on a lot of mascara to at least make them visible past looking like eyeliner. And even then, most of the time they just look like eyeliner. So these were good for taking off mascara, but I use Pharmacy Green Clean or whatever. I really like that, and I use that in combination with like a little poof that I wash, and that takes off my eye makeup pretty gently. And I actually really like that as opposed to this. It just requires me to be less lazy. So this, goodbye. Probably not gonna purchase again. I have one more thing that I use for makeup removal, and I'm on my last one. It's these little Neutrogena tiny wipes. They come in a pouch. They're the little single makeup remover cloths. I don't use makeup remover wipes in general. I literally just keep these in like bags or my car or wherever, just because you never know when you're wearing makeup when you need to remove it. Something like this comes in handy because you can't always count on being at home and needing to take off your makeup. That or my mascara tends to bother me a lot. You know, I would be born with the straightest lashes ever, and mascara would irritate my eyes. So
I just can't win on the lash front.
it's okay. I just couldn't be too perfect. That's what it is. But yeah, these are really useful, and I'll probably repurchase another bag of them. I know these aren't like a very like environmentally conservative product, but I think when you use them with their intended use, and if you don't typically use face wipes, it's actually not that bad to, you know, have something like this. Practicality and environmental conservation can mix, believe it or not, even when you are as poor as I am. Next thing is this Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. It's just a goodie. I don't use it very often because there's not a lot of times I need my makeup to last like this. When I used to work at my old job, where I would wear makeup like this, like how I'm wearing every day, I would wear this a lot, especially when I would work on the patio or just outside. Like, this is Houston, it gets hot, it gets sweaty, and even me with my dry skin, I can, like, you know, melt my makeup off just because it's hot outside. And this is really good for that. This is honestly, if you just live in like a humid climate, this is such a good setting spray. I hate how expensive it is, but I replaced it this past holiday season. All-nighter setting spray, kind of expensive, but honestly, it's a really good product, so I think it's kind of worth the price tag. I have this Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. This is super old. It had to go. It was its time. And the wand is actually from it's the same concealer, but a different shade. This is a good concealer. It's reasonably priced, honestly. This is one of those, the longer you let it sit, the more coverage you get. So if you don't want a lot of coverage, just blend it out immediately and it's pretty good. But if you do want a lot of coverage, just put it on there, let it sit for, you know, at least 2 minutes, and then blend it out. I recommend blending it out from edges to the inside. That way it's more concentrated where you laid it down, and then the edges just blend out with the rest of your makeup. But this was a really good concealer. I liked it for what it was. The one that I have that I'm currently using, that's the third one of these I bought, and I bought another one before this because it is a good concealer. I remember the first time I used the other one, it kind of burnt under my eyes. It was like a little discomforting, and then I just kind of got used to it. I don't know if that's gonna make me grow another head, but I kind of feel like that's important to mention if I'm recommending something. But it is, I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice. I have this little e.l.f. lip scrub. This is so old. I found it and I'm like, why did I just keep this when I didn't use it for like 3 years? But it was good. I mean, it's a lip scrub. Lip scrubs aren't hard. This is, I really liked this. I kept this entirely because of the color. Because the color is really pretty. I have since bought the Fenty Gloss Bomb, so that's kind of, I guess, replaced the need for this color. But at the same time, they're not the same at all. But they're like nudie neutral, like that you can pair with like anything. It is the like hard candy lip plumping one. My only problem with this is that it gets those crusties. on the inside of, like, on the inner corners of your mouth if you wear it for a while. So it looks good, like, to wear for a little bit, and it does plump, like, give a plumping, like, pouty effect, but it's just not very good for, like, long wear use. But the color was really pretty, and I did use, like, pretty much all of this up. Definitely more of an empty than a declutter for this one. And then the last thing is this Pro Enamel from Sensodyne. It's the Intensive Enamel Repair toothpaste. I like to keep a few toothpastes on rotation at a time because I usually like to have like a whitening toothpaste, like a freshening toothpaste, and then I also like to have just like regular toothpaste.
So, I know that's so much.
But I did like this one because it was really refreshing. It's the extra fresh one, so obviously I bought this with the intention of it being refreshing. I can't speak to whether it like repaired my enamel or whatever, but I have to say my teeth do feel pretty strong, and I've never really struggled with my teeth like that. So I mean, I liked it. It was a good toothpaste, but will I buy it again? I don't know. I do eat a lot of citrusy things, which is why I bought an enamel toothpaste. You know, this is Texas, so I eat a lot of like things with like lime and like lemon, and I eat oranges regularly to like maintain my vitamin C because I like making sure I get my micronutrients. I love food. So I was like, maybe I should get something for my enamel since I've heard that, you know, citric acid wears down your enamel. I think I actually probably will buy something like this again. I don't know if I'll buy this exact same one, but I'll probably buy from the brand again because I did enjoy the experience of this toothpaste. That's all I've got. I mean, that was honestly way more than I normally would have, just because I went through like all of my stuff. But I do have some stuff that's kind of winding down. It's not quite empty yet, and I think I would like to do more empties videos. So hopefully you liked this video. I went on a lot of tangents, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun watching myself later. So, yeah, that's me. I'm Kat the Hufflepuff. If you like this video, like it. Subscribe to my channel. That would be really cool because I do have some content planned. I've always wanted to do YouTube, so I kind of took the quarantine time to learn how.
And I decided to kind of like clean my house and declutter, and as I was like gathering like things that were empty and like that I was decluttering, I was like, it's not a bad idea. I should try doing that. That way I can just practice editing video and doing like little stuff in the video.
So yeah, I'm waiting for that charger, and so hopefully the quality of these videos get better, but hopefully you like me enough to just kind of like stick around and hang out. Hopefully. Okay. That felt good. I feel empowered. Bye. I didn't press the stop button. Silly me.